Hey ghouls, how you ghouling? I have decided to kind of do my first video again. I was going to do a video of me reacting to it. I've recorded it a couple of times, but I don't like the idea of that. I'm going to private my original video for this channel because a lot of the information in it isn't relevant anymore, and just a bunch of reasons I don't want it on here. So I thought I would just go back to basics and kind of do another reintroduction. I'm still answering those questions, they're still on here for people that haven't seen it before, but it's more up to date, it's a little bit less cringe, because it was like 5 years ago I think I uploaded that video. So back to basics. Obviously I'll start with my name. My name is Kimberly, hence the username, and I was named after the Kimberley diamond mines. There is a video on here somewhere of me asking my mum some questions. I think she goes into a little bit more detail about that. When was I born? So my birthday is the 26th of March. I won't give the year. I'm in my 30s. Yeah, so I'm an Aries baby, obviously. My height, I am short, but I am UK average. I am 5'5". So I like my height because it means if I want to be taller I can wear big shoes. My eye colour, a lot of people seem to think that my eyes are brown. I get it, because in dark places my eyes probably do look brown, but they're actually hazel. And one is greener than the other one. Hopefully you'll be able to see in this light, but this eye is green and this eye is hazel. Pets, I do have a dog. I think he's 9 now. In September he turned 9. I think it was a rough estimate that he was nearly a year old when I got him. He is a rescue. I got him in Essex, I believe it was. But he was totally worth it. Like I say, he's a rescue, so, but yeah, he's like my son, basically. I don't have any kids, he's my kid. My favourite colour is neon green. A lot of people seem to think that it's pink. It isn't. Pink is my favourite hair colour, I would say, on me. I have had neon green hair before, but I don't think I suited it. I think I look like a witch more than I do usually. So yeah, unfortunately, I don't have neon green hair, but everyone does think my favourite colour is pink. It's not. Although I do love neon green and neon pink together. I think they look amazing. I just love those two colours together. My favourite movie, that's changed. For some reason in my original video I said that my favourite movie was Hackers, and I don't know why I said that, and it really bugs me because my favourite movie has been my favourite movie since it came out in the 90s, and that is The Crow. I literally have it tattooed on me. I don't know why I didn't say that movie. I've been completely obsessed with that movie. I've seen it thousands of times. I will watch it 1,000 more. I don't know why I didn't say that, but it is. It's my favourite movie. Obviously Hackers is up in my top, probably my top 10. But yeah, my absolute favourite movie is The Crow. My favourite band, that also changed. In my original video, I think I said 2 bands, one of which I don't listen to anymore, which was Fall Out Boy. I haven't listened to Fall Out Boy since Save Rock and Roll. I think that was the last album that I heard by them, really. And then I just kind of dropped off with them. I saw them live for the first time, and I'd loved them for like well over 10 years at that point, and I hadn't seen them live yet. Finally got to see them live. They were good, they just weren't as amazing as my other favourite band, which I also saw that year, which is Waterparks, and I just love them. I saw them live, well, I've seen them live many times, but seeing them at a festival was like one of my top favourite memories I've ever had in my life. It was kind of like one of those moments that you see in movies where it was like soul changing for me, which sounds really weird, but like I had been miserable for years, and I mean years, and I'd kind of forgotten what happiness felt like, and then I went to see them live and I just burst into tears because I just realised how overwhelmingly happy I was. And obviously that's gonna make you feel a certain way. So yeah, they became my favourite band. They're still my favourite band like 5 or 6 years later. Goals. I don't think that really changed from my original video. I mean, it's been 5 years, but like I have changed a lot in the 5 years, so I'm pretty sure I said that my goals in life were just to like work for myself and be happy. They're still my life goals. I'm way happier now than I was when I first recorded like the answers to this video, my first ever YouTube video. Way happier. And I still feel quite hopeful that I will at some point work for myself like full time, but we'll see. I just need to like figure out some things, and yeah, but that's still a goal of mine, 100%. Regrets. My answer to this originally was just like a joke because I was like, I don't really want to talk about it, but like it was just like some past relationships. I wouldn't say that now. I don't think the same way about stuff like that. I see it as character building. It might sound really lame, but like I just do. I prefer to see like, if you make a mistake, it is character building because you learn from it, you move on. It changes you as a person, and it helps you focus on what you do want. Does that make sense? So I would say that I don't have any regrets in my life because of the lessons that I've learned from mistakes and bad things that have happened. Do you know what I mean? Decisions that I've made that have ended badly. I feel like I wouldn't be who I am now in a bad way. So like, I'm happy that all that happened. I never did think I would say that, but I am happy that all that happened because it really did change my brain chemistry and how I thought about the things around me and how I thought about myself. So I don't have any regrets. So that's good to say. Tattoos and piercings. That hasn't changed, I don't think, in the 5 years since I recorded that original video. I'm pretty sure it hasn't changed. I am gonna redo my tattoos and piercings videos, I think, maybe. I don't know. But I have got a video where I explain all of my tattoos. I'm pretty sure it's still the same. I still have about 13 tattoos, I mean. Piercings, I have less piercings than I did in my original video because I had tunnels. They are actually, no, that's a lie. I still have my ears pierced, so technically I do still have those 2 piercings. But I don't really wear earrings very often, I will say, because like sensory overload, they just bug me. I don't have my tunnels anymore. I do still have the top of my ear pierced from when I did it all those years ago. That's still there, and obviously I still have my nose pierced. And I think I also have my dermal in that video. I don't have my dermal anymore. I have a lovely little scar where my dermal was, because I kept catching it because I'm accident prone. I had a feeling that was going to happen. I was going to get 2, and I didn't because I knew. I was like, I'll just test this out and see how I get on with 1 because I am quite accident prone and I might rip it out. And that's pretty much what happened. I kept catching it on things and it ended up like hanging out, and I tried everything that they suggest to keep it in. Didn't work, so I just kind of carefully removed it, but I ended up with a scar obviously, but I don't care. Can't dig my little indent in my cheek. Again, life lesson learned. Won't ever get a dermal again, too accident prone. But yeah, that's it for piercings. I've not had any more. I don't plan any more, if I'm honest. Tattoos, maybe. I'd like to get some fixed and some finished, but I have other things that I need to spend my money on. Do you know what I mean? So relationships, that's still the same pretty much. Obviously, because in the 5 years since I made that video, I was single for those years until obviously the last couple of years. I'm now in a relationship again. All of my previous, I say all, there's like 5. My previous relationships were like for anything between 3 to 5 years each, and then I was just single in between. like I said, this last time it had been like 4-5 years that I was single. So yeah, and this current relationship, so far it's been just over 2 years, so it's going quick. The final question is YouTube. So my answers to the original one were very different, obviously, because 5 years ago things were different, situation was different. I think I mentioned a friend that I was friends with at the time that I don't speak to anymore. I will recommend the YouTubers that I watch the most, which is actually Game Grumps. I was still watching Game Grumps 5 years ago, but for some reason I didn't mention them, and I don't know why, because they are the ones that I've watched consistently, like every week for years, but I didn't mention them, and I don't know why. I don't know what was going on with my mind that day, but yeah. And then the other ones that I would recommend that I watch every week, Twin Paranormal as well. They're the only 2 channels that I watch consistently. Without a shadow of a doubt, I will be watching them. Other than that, I still just watch like weird documentaries that I find, whether it's like, you know, missing persons cases, murder cases, that kind of stuff. So yeah, they're the 2 that I would definitely recommend, and the 2 that I subscribe to. So yeah, that's it. That's my reintroduction. Seems a bit weird to do it at this point, but as I said, my original video, things have changed. I don't like my first ever video on here. It was really chaotic, really badly done, really badly edited. I know I haven't improved much, but I've improved some, okay? I mean, the camera's not doing this anymore. Yeah, that's it for this video. I might redo a couple of my other videos. We'll see how I go. I will say to maybe check out my last video. I tried something new. I played the first Tekken game, and I did see that some people didn't watch it purely because they didn't think I was in it, which is weird. I never thought I would get a comment that said that, but yeah, I am in it. The screen is mostly the gameplay, but I am in it, but they didn't think I was. They thought I just screen recorded. No, I am in it, and I'm reacting to the first ever Tekken because I didn't ever play it. I was a Tekken queen, but I was obsessed with Tekken 2 and Tekken 3, and for some reason I never played the first one, so I thought it'd be funny for me to watch it, play it, react to it, and yeah, it was pretty hilarious, I'll say that. So yeah, you should probably check that out. But yeah, I definitely want to try again doing stuff like that. I don't know about streaming yet. I don't know if I'm ready to stream. Maybe I will, because then I can actually talk to people while I'm streaming and answer questions, but not fighting games probably, because my ADHD could never. We'll see. Okay, but yeah, that's it for this video. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.